So what is going on, Kingdom Hearts fans? It's your boy Amaziah here, and today we're going to be talking about, of course, the disappearance of the Master of Masters and why it truly wound up happening. Now, before we get into this, I kind of wanted to go ahead and give you guys a little bit of an explanation as to why your boy Amaziah has been slipping when it came to videos. Why haven't I really been putting out videos like that? If you remember, I actually put out a video, I think somewhere around 3 weeks ago, and I said that that video was going to have a follow-up video. Well, this is that follow-up video, but this was supposed to come out like the very next day. Now, the reason why it didn't wind up happening is because I was going through like a lot of things and stuff like that. And at the same time, I feel like, I guess since I was trying to push myself to do videos at that point, like if you go back to those videos, you'll realize I have like a lot of stuttering and shit like that. And it kind of seems like I'm ranting a little too much and I'm going off into space and shit with my thoughts. Is because I was going through like some things then. But, I've kind of come back and I'm better now and trying to force myself to do Kingdom Hearts videos to make sure I have content up for you guys, which is one of my things. It's not something that I do because I feel like I have to do it. It's because I like the idea of having some kind of consistency with my videos. And since that was the case with me, it's kind of like, I guess those two situations trying to mix actually wound up burning me out on Kingdom Hearts. Like I didn't even like for some reason I couldn't even watch Kingdom Hearts. I couldn't even play Kingdom Hearts and stuff like that. Like I tried fighting the Lingering Will, which is always fun to me. Fighting the Lingering Will hasn't died for me yet. I always love fighting the Lingering Will, and it's just like I just consistently kept losing. My mind wasn't in the right place. Sometimes I forgot even how to do certain things, like the most simplistic of shit against them and stuff like that. So it kind of burned me out on Kingdom Hearts to try and do the same thing. I mean, try and do those two things at one time, deal with what I was dealing with, and at the same time try and bring videos, and of course, really try and keep my knowledge of Kingdom Hearts very prevalent in my mind so that, that way I can do videos more easily. But again, we're going to be heading into the Master of Masters Disappearance. Now, the Master of Masters Disappearance is something that I feel like a lot of Kingdom Hearts fans have tried to explain, and there's been some very interesting theories about this topic going on YouTube, on, of course, forums, and everything like that. So, one of the main theories that I feel like is definitely one of the most plausible theories that we've had in the community thus far. I mean, this is coming close to theories involving, of course, the name of the Master of Masters. Theories that involve, like, the foretellers and the revival and shit of them as our new cast and stuff of characters, rather than, of course, them just ceasing to exist. They became like, they pretty much the reincarnation theory and stuff like that. So those things and stuff like that is up there with those kind of theories. And the theory is about the Master of Masters disappearing because his heart is inside of the box labeled X Super. Now, if you don't know, the reason why these theories sound so plausible is because one of the main names that people are coming up with when it comes to the Master of Masters, or people are finding and connecting to what potentially could be his name, is the name Superbia. So X Super would kind of be like short for Superbia, or would kind of be like a change from Superbia to X Super, because that would be his heart in the box. But however, Tetsuya Nomura, before the game dropped in Japan, if I'm not mistaken, actually confirmed a few things about Kingdom Hearts 3, and it seems like, I won't say necessarily these theories were wrong, because these theories were very, very huge, man, and they were very, very good, well thought out theories, man. But it's like, he seems to have proved these theories to not actually be as accurate as we thought. See, Tetsuya Nomura confirmed that what's inside of the box will be revealed in Kingdom Hearts 3, and at the same time, he also revealed that the Master of Masters will not be making an appearance in any way, form, or fashion in Kingdom Hearts 3. So pretty much it seems like it's very much confirmed that, going off of what we know about the Master of Masters right now, he will indeed be the next main villain. So seeing as he's going to appear in the future but not in Kingdom Hearts 3, then that would mean that there's something about this guy that we just simply don't know yet. So of course, the disappearance of the Master of Masters with these theories was that his heart was in the box, so obviously he potentially, I guess you could say, disappeared, kind of like how characters do when they lose their heart. But of course, being the Master of Masters, it's definitely understandable, even just to say, theorize, or speculate that the Master of Masters knew some way to keep his body for a little while before he disappeared, or poof, like Sora did in Kingdom Hearts 1, and Shion, and of course 305 Days Over 2, and other characters that have gone through this same exact experience. Kind of like Kyrie, if you would take it. So with Tetsuya Nomura confirming those things, what he said once again was that the Master of Masters would not make an appearance in Kingdom Hearts 3. However, the contents of the box will be revealed in Kingdom Hearts 3. And for it to be the heart of the Master of Masters, then this would mean that the theories that what's in the box is his heart, and somehow Xehanort got corrupted by this heart, or Xehanort opened this box a while ago. Hell, he even confirmed that the contents of the box is going, like the box itself, is going to be found in Kingdom Hearts 3 by someone. Now, he didn't say Xehanort. A lot of people speculate it's Xehanort, but I don't think it's going to be Xehanort. I think it's probably going to either be Maleficent, since she will have her hands on the Book of Prophecies, or it'll be someone completely new that'll probably go into the next villain, if you understand what I'm trying to say. So definitely, it seems like obviously the Master of Masters and his disappearance is something that we now still have room to theorize on. So this is my theory. I believe that the Master of Masters, who had the original Book of Prophecies and had, like, the future and stuff transcribed to him from Luxu's role, which he gave to him at the very beginning of Kingdom Hearts X back cover. It was the very first role given to any other characters. And seeing as he probably didn't give a Book of Prophecies to his foretellers yet, I'm gonna go on a whim and say that maybe, just maybe, he learned about his fate in the Book of Prophecies, and because of that, he tried to escape his fate, leading to his disappearance. Now, if you don't know what I mean by his fate, I believe personally that the Master of Masters is the character that was mentioned, or not the character that was mentioned, but he's the person that's involved in the original telling of the story of the X Blade, in which the X Blade was shattered into 20 pieces, 13 of darkness and 7 of light. Now, the only other time we've seen the X Blade shatter is during the time, the only other time we know of the X Blade shattering is during the time of Birth by Sleep, in which Ventus and Vanitas had their battle. And when they had their battle, why did the X Blade shatter? Because the heart of Ventus and Vanitas became split. If you remember, Vanitas broke their heart, and then Ventus pretty much snuffed out Vanitas from his heart, and that pretty much shattered both of their hearts. So, seeing as Vanitas was done away with, that shattered Ventus's heart, that shattered Vanitas's heart, and of course, the X Blade ceased to exist. So I'm kind of guessing that this will be the same situation that would have happened to the Master of Masters, or maybe it's the same situation that did happen to the Master of Masters. And one thing that supports this, that of course is going on in the series right now, that I'm starting to realize, is that the Master of Masters and the Foretellers in the finale of Kingdom Hearts X Chi, we never find out what the hell happens to them. Even in X back cover, they don't show what happened in the Keyblade War from the perspective of the Foretellers. So why is it that we're missing the perspective of the Foretellers when we already seen the Keyblade War? Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key or Union Cross has already moved past the Keyblade War, but for some reason we don't know exactly what the fate of the Foretellers were. So if you remember, a few months back I had theories proposing that the foretellers will actually fight the Master of Masters in the Keyblade Graveyard. It'll be all of them versus the Master of Masters, who will be the wielder of the X-Blade. And I'm guessing that something like that is probably what went down. And this is why the disappearance of the Master of Masters happened at the beginning of X back cover. So let me know what you guys think about it. Once again, the reason why I believe he disappeared is because of the original story of the X-Blade, which was transcribed to him in the Book of Prophecies, in which he probably lost his heart. And of course, that is the events of the story of the X-Blade, in which it was shattered to 20 pieces, 13 of darkness and 7 of light. And that's pretty much, the Master of Masters. He lost his life or something like that, and that's why he disappeared, because he knew that that was going to happen to him. And who knows, man, seeing as the lost page was fake, or it seemed like it was fake, maybe the lost page that Ira actually was talking about is the page that transcribes the Master of Masters to be the motherfucker that wields the X-Blade and fights the Foretellers. Maybe that was the true lost page that Ira was probably talking about. So other than that, this has been your boy Amaziah. Don't forget to do a little A-class gaming and everything you do. Don't forget to keep it A-class. And I hope to catch you guys in the next one. Peace the heck